Birds. It's looking a little bit.
Are they called Simo's Angels?
Simo's Angels? I wish. Not really, though.
Well, we're going back to back into game 4, right? All right, but oh, I'm just having a fun time, all right? That's what this is for.
Yeah, man, you can't be offended.
Yeah, bro, like no offense.
You can't be offended. Yeah, no offense.
Right? I just
no offense.
I just wanna have a good time.
Just want to have a good time.
We are in Champ Select. So
we are in Champ Select. Let's show these guys what's going on. Pretty standard bans. Shen, Nunu, Alistar is exactly what Mimo's Angels had banned previously. Nidalee, Sivir, Janna. Whoa. I'm guessing they don't really want to see the counter Janna pick coming out onto So Jaded. Not exactly sure he was going to pick it anyways, but he did play it first game, and it didn't really work out that well for him. But they probably just didn't want to see it just in case. Corki being picked up by Dragon Raider seems to be one of his most comfortable champions. They're going to go stick to the script, back to their poking composition.
Probably going to go for a heavy engage comp too. That's probably why they banned the
The Rumble ultimate from Corki seems to be working out just fine. If Permanent Love locks in this Dr. Mundo, they're going to have a really, really good front line, but just throw a Bork onto Corki and that's it. Like, you know,
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Fizzleese. I was going to say that right away, but they beat me to it. I'm really disappointed because I would have looked like a genius, but now I look like an idiot. Take the Elise, man.
He goes with the Gragas. Elise. What do you think is XJ9's better champion, Elise or Gragas?
Either or. He's been playing exceptionally well. Like, it just needs to fit team composition. Right?
Oh, baby. You let it
God.
slide. Where's the Rek'Sai? Is it there? Show me the Rek'Sai.
They don't need to pick it yet.
Show me the Rek'Sai.
Go
show. Oh, yeah, they don't need to pick it.
They don't need to pick it.
Right.
But if they want to, they can pick it now just as a floater pick.
Yeah.
But maybe they want Derby on something else. Derby last 3 games.
Oh, the Jarvan locked in. Could it be top? Could it be mid? No, could it be top or jungle?
Top or jungle. It could be a flex pick there. F my jungle. We see he's been playing a bit awkward things, I guess. Really, last game he played Maokai, but the game before that, he tried playing Glide. It didn't work out for him. So maybe he's gonna go something cheese and pick up this Jarvan.
So far, the composition seems pretty standard. XJJ9 looks like he's obviously probably going to camp top or try to get F my jungle behind. But if F my jungle is going to play Jarvan, he's going to have a great escape tool with the EQ standard plus the flash to get away, worst case scenario. Kalista being hovered over by a Wild Mimo. If you lock in that Lucian, I'm going to go over there and close your client. Don't lock in that Lucian. Don't do it. Like you did good on it last. No. Like Kalista's so much better in this situation. You can kite out of the Jarvan Cataclysm. You can cleanse and then kite away from Dragon Raider. Like just the kite. Well, Thresh is a good pickup here, but I don't know, man. Like viewers, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is Lucian a good pickup in this matchup? I don't think so. What do you think, Fitter?
Like no offense, but we saw a Wild Mimo perform well on Lucian last game, so I think he has it in him to stay alive.
Oh, the Braum pickup from Normalize. Whoa. Spicy, spicy stuff. So during his break, he probably had a burrito with a double stuffing of jalapeno pepper. Irelia top going over for F my jungle Derbu. Although he said Rek'Sai is OP as hell and he's just going to continue playing it over and over again, he's going to opt in for the Jarvan this game and give the Irelia pickup. Sorry, Derbu's going to pick up with the Jarvan. He's not going to be playing that Rek'Sai, his quote-unquote most broken champion.
Unless he is thinking of something hot and spicy. Takes that Irelia in the jungle.
That would be interesting.
That'd be cool.
I've seen Irelia mid at tournaments. I've seen Irelia top, but Irelia jungle, a little bit of a rarity.
What could this mid laner be? Maybe it's a Kassadin again. Maybe we're going to go back to the Diana that 54 Bomb 99 played earlier. And there it is, the Diana pick. And we saw in that game that with the TP and Flash, it can be very, very cumbersome on Dragon Raider and anybody else in the area because he brings those teammates together and free reign for them to just get damage upon by the AD carry. But last time was Jinx, this time it's Lucian. Not too sure if Lucian can do the same thing as Jinx at all. So
now, I'm trying to think, how does Braum fit here? Like, what do you think Braum's role is going to be, and how do you perceive a fight to go out? Because I feel like the fact that Normalize has been playing a lot of squishy supports throughout the entirety of this best of 5, it's been a little bit detrimental because somebody like Permanent Love or 54 Bomb 99 just swoops in and insta-gibs him. Do you think the Braum pickup is good, and how would it function against this team?
Basically, Braum has a couple of options, but I think the two main options that he does have is use the ult to peel for Corki. So if Diana or Fizz TP's in, you can use that ult to just stop the momentum they have. And that's probably going to be the main usage. But other than that, since the composition they have with Irelia, Jarvan, TF is such dive heavy, you might see him use a flash a lot to just try to use and get his ultimate in like that and play aggressively. But I think it'll be used more of a defensive tactic to make sure that double TP doesn't ruin their lives like it has in the past 2 games.
I just feel like the reason why I'm wondering is because the composition currently from Mimo's Angels is they don't really have a poke heavy comp, right?
Yeah, true.
I mean, the only way that Braum would really heavily benefit them in this situation is if Diana throws the Q, but it hits Braum first, then he takes the first hit. Because whatever Braum blocks with his shield, he takes as a first hit. So, like, for example, if a Nami bubble hits the Braum shield, it just bubbles him right away rather than going down to the ground. Like, whatever hits him first, he blocks the first projectile. So in this case, the only projectile that he's going to really be blocking is mainly Lucian and Diana. Like, mainly.
Maybe Gragas, but
that's why I'm asking about the synergy. His ultimate is great. Bueno, good job. His passive, kudos to you for having a passive that includes auto attacks. Jarvan, Irelia, and Corki are going to follow up with you, right? Like that's a yes, that's a given. But I was just wondering how his shield was going to really, I just think that Braum works a lot better against poke heavy comps rather than this kind of double TP crap. It's the only person I feel like Janna is way better against double TP because if they try to squish you, you just Janna your way out of there, right?
They tried it last game, didn't they?
It didn't really work. Maybe that's why they have the Cataclysm to separate the fight a little bit. Yeah,
so what they want is they just don't want this double TP into a 5v5 fight again. They'd rather maybe go and try to isolate the people who are TPing in, so maybe go and try to fight a 3v2 and then a 2v3, then kite backwards. It's going to be really rough with the picks that were taken by 2.5 Freebirds, so I think you're right. This may be the game 4, but I really hope it goes to the game 5.
I hope so too. It gives 2.5 Freebirds the chance to redeem themselves. Mimo's Angels is ahead by 1 game currently, 2-1 in this best of 5. We are currently at Unplugged Expo at the Mississauga International Center, Hall 6. If you want to come say hi, I'm down.
David's single, so any hot
so
chicks?
Is he.
No,
I
have 3 girlfriends.
3 girlfriends? Jeez.
Yeah, they all don't exist, but I pretend they do.
You sit in Lumbridge spamming WTB.
We'll buy GF.
Buy GF.
200 GP each. But let's get into the game shortly. Delay is going to be up. To the viewers out there, if you think
nobody does your Kappa 1, 2, 3.
It's going to happen. Zot, do it. If you think Wild Mimos are going to take home the $900 prize pool, throw up those Kappa 1, 2, 3s in chat. Else, if you think your boys from down under, they'll come back and win from game 4 and game 5, will it be 2.5 Freebirds, a.k.a. Banished to the Shadow Realms? Throw up those Bible thumbs up in the chat. But we are into the game, onto the Rift, ready to play some Legal Legends.
League of Lagoons, as I like to call it. These guys are going to be going head-to-head. I'm really interested in seeing what the early game is going to be like for these guys because last 2 games, Mimo's Angels have had a substantially influential early game, setting 2.5 Freebirds behind considerably. And the fact that they had a Juggernaut comp last game and set them even more behind. They did have some great picks, some great fights, but overall, this is going to be very interesting because Mr. Jiggly's on a comfort mid laner.
I believe both of these teams want to go into a standard 2v2 bot lane because right now it'd be a skill matchup, especially because Lucian and Thresh, you need to land those Thresh hooks. If you get those Thresh hooks landed, you will come out on top. And Corki and Braum just are very, very strong in lane, so they always want to take that 2v2. But right now, both teams going for that warding, making sure that they have a good vision control on where the enemies are, and they're just going to run away. I don't think they're going to look for a lane swap. Thresh is standing at the second tier tower just in case if they need to lane swap, if they need to do something, he's staying out of the vision of 2.5 Freebirds. We might see a jungle invade actually though for the first time, as Fizz and Gragas are actually sitting at the blue buff, but they might get caught out here by
now,
TF.
This game is incredibly important for Mimo's Angels. I have been in the scene for about a year now, and I have seen 2.5 Freebirds. Some of the players from Freebirds win tournaments consistently.
Definitely.
Every time Mimo's Angels shows up, they get 3rd or 4th place and get completely demolished. If they do manage to take this game, take home the $900 a part of the $1,500 prize pool, this will be their first. Mimo's Angels will finally have put their name on the map as a team to be reckoned with. Because currently, members of 2.5 Freebirds and the UFT team have been completely decimating the Ontario scene in terms of group team games, group team tournaments. Now, if Mimo's Angels happens to take the W here today, we will see a new Titan emerge, another god of Ontario.
And we'll have like top 3 teams in Ontario.
But if Esports Canada 2.5 Freebirds is able to turn the tides of this best of 5 and really set the pace and set the mood for the next 2 games and take the win, take 2 wins in a row, we will see the former Titans return to their grace. Because the last tournament that they were at, EGL, they came in 2nd to UFT. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this turns out. Now, let me ask you a quick question.
No, I won't.
It's not going to be quick. It's going to be fairly long. While this is going to be a little bit of a slow start.
Yeah.
Irelia versus Fizz.
Fizz wins.
Fizz wins.
You have Ignite. It doesn't really matter what Irelia brings. I still believe Fizz is going to win that matchup. Fizz just needs some time to get ahead. Sure, Irelia will maybe win the CS lead, but if you get pressure from XJJ9 just for a couple seconds and Fizz just gets his Sheen up, Irelia is probably going to die. If it's 1v1 with the Ignite, it's so important that summoners that you can take up here. And just because due to that alone, Fizz can come out on top in this matchup.
Well, currently, FMI Jungle is keeping him pushed in, and that's what you got to do against the Fizz, I feel like. You got to keep him pushed against his turret because he's not going to be able to farm. So Daribu's actually doing the right thing, roaming towards that top side, making sure that his buddy is safe and sound. Because FMI Jungle is kind of like the sleeper carry here. He puts in a lot of work. First game, he was doing so much on Shen, and hoping this game he's going to be pulling a lot of weight on Irelia. Obviously not going to go Righteous Glory first item, so we're going to be looking at the engage from Daribu and the engage from Braum to make sure that the fights get rolling, right?
Gank? No, we're not going to see him. I thought XJJ9 was going for something aggressive, but he doesn't want to go for it because the ward was put down by Normalize there. So that was averted, and we do see huge matchup in the mid lane. I think that could be very one-sided, but Mr. Jiggly's TF is very, very well known. So instead of Diana winning that matchup past 6, who knows, Mr. Jiggly probably played this matchup a few times, knows how to go against the Diana. Probably going to see him shove in, and try to teleport.
Well, Diana had also gone on her first back already, right? Mr. Jiggly's still in lane, and that's fairly impressive considering he's almost like on the same level as Diana currently. But Diana does have TP, so she does have the advantage of making it back to lane. One thing I did want to ask you is that something that we don't see a lot in the Toronto scene at all is I rarely see Echo. Where would he fit in their compositions, or like where would he fit in general? Do you think that he would be a good pick in this tournament, or like what do you think about him in general for this? He's been completely overlooked by both teams.
Yeah, he's been pretty nerfed though. He is like somewhat of a carry jungler. Top lane, you're not gonna see him that much because he can be easily out damaged and out tanked. So just because of all the nerfs that have been happening to Echo, he's just become not as strong as these other junglers, and you've seen Elise rise up instead of him. And that's basically the main reason why. If Elise wasn't as strong as she is, you'd see the Echo instead, I think.
What do you think about the Trailblazer pickup by Jarvan? I honestly think that it's probably, I think he's just playing it a little bit safe when he wants to clear the jungle fast so he can pressure lanes.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to fight at all. He just wants to get the camps, clear them up, and go, go, go. Like, he doesn't really want to spend too much time in the jungle, and he wants to be able to sustain in the jungle, worst case scenario. That's just the way I see it from his Trailblazer pickup.
Yeah.
Oh, Permanent Love in a little bit of trouble. He has no flash, but F My Jungle is going to back away. Doesn't want to take too much damage from the turret.
So jaded. Missing a couple hooks there, but he's trying to make aggressive plays. He isn't just being patient. He's just trying to see, oh, I might be able to land this hook. He's going to go for it. He's not too scared. He's not as nervous as he was in the first game, and he's really showing why he's a really top-tier support.
Looks like the early game, although that's what Mimo's Angels was fairly known for the past 2 games, they've been playing an incredibly powerful early game, putting 2.5 Freebirds behind. But currently, Esports Canada Freebirds, they're showing their mechanical skill and how they can extend a gold lead. 80 carries down by 12 CS, and that's approaching that 1 kill mark. You know, every 15 CS is a kill. That's going to be fairly substantial if Dragon Raider, if they manage to get a good pick or a good gank or something like that. But they are going to recall, get back by the items. That's the Corki win.
Yeah.
Corki
So
lane.
the reason you pick Corki is because he's a very, very strong laner.
Yeah.
And once he does get his spikes, he does a lot of burst damage. So since So Jaded and Wild Mimo took this 2v2 lane because they just wanted the skill matchup, and they didn't really need to swap. It's not a bad lane that this is going to force them to lose so much CS, but it's just not the best situation for them to be in. And we do see XJJ9 invading to the jungle here, and he's going to steal away this blue buff of Darebu's, so that could be hindering onto Mr. Jiggly's
XJJ9 has been doing that actually fairly often in these past few games. And taking away a blue buff from Twisted Fate is not so bad, but it would definitely have helped if he were able to secure that for himself. Darebu actually might be going out to look for him. He's going to get spotted by a pink ward by 54 Bomb 99.
Throws the flag over position. Mimo almost getting caught there by Normalize, but is able to dash away before anything becomes too serious.
Interested to see
might see
where
a game top actually. Finally, some action might be occurring, and it is a Fizz, so he's very, very slippery, but he looks like he's overextending right now.
Jarvan gonna make his way. He doesn't have any flash available. We got some action in the bot lane as well. Hook does land. Darebu in the top lane. They are gonna might dive this. They decide not to. Culling does come out onto Dragon Raider. He is at half HP.
That's the end of that story, and it seems like nobody really comes on top.
Nothing really comes out on top, but he is gonna have to recall. He's gonna use this. Maybe they're trying to force out the TP, and there it is. Does get used. Darebu and Irelia are going to stay in the top lane, probably dive this.
Gosh.
Great gank. The EQ standard does come out. Oh my god, he lands the fish. My Jungle going to have to get out Darebu.
Oh, he's got the kill! He got the kill!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And 54 ball IRL trying to clean up anything he can, but I don't think he's going to make it. Amazing play there by Permanent Love.
God.
Getting the
now
kill.
we got some more action in the ball lane. Hook does come out onto Normalize.
Is dead.
Throw
He's
down
dead.
the ultimate. He makes it out. He throws it down. Here comes the TF ultimate. There he might be able to turn things around. He teleports down, but it's a little bit too far.
And
Maybe he was thinking that Gragas would walk up the river, but that's not the case.
Bit of sloppy play there by Mr. Jiggly. Maybe he just thought he needed to TP, to show up his TP just to scare off Wild Mimos, but they were already gone. Oh, that hook just missing.
Smooth like butter. So Jaded does not manage to land the hook. I don't think he would have engaged on that even if he had the opportunity to.
And I think you're going to probably see a Dragon soon, maybe in the next minute or two. Probably started off here by Wild Mimos. They might wait until the TPs are both up, but yeah, I'd say for that. And we're just waiting on something to happen, but I'm really surprised by that Fizz play up in the top lane. He was able to juke out. That was a really risky dive by F My Jungle.
He waited till the last moment to use his
playful trickster.
Playful trickster. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking trickster playful.
Trident gum.
Trident gum.
Stories. Yeah, boys.
Currently, blue team is actually still in the lead because of that kill in the top lane, despite Fizz getting the kill onto Irelia.
You got the assist gold that
Yeah.
Irelia was able to pick up. But
He's still going to be able to fight him 1v1.
Here comes the Sheen, though. So
They both have Sheen.
For Fizz that I was talking about earlier, sorry. They're literally matched items, but
Yeah.
I was just saying earlier, I said that once Fizz gets that Sheen, he's going to be able to duel out Irelia pretty decently. So you might see XJJ9 going top. Maybe he's thinking Darebu's going to come up there again. So he's hanging on the top side of the map just as insurance for Permanent Love, just in case they go for another dive or another collapse onto him. And they do have vision in the jungle there, so if Darebu does try to go up, see if he can get a gank off, they'll be collapsing. He does find a pink ward in the middle of nowhere, and the Minecraft guys are taking photos of us while we're shoutcasting, so that's pretty cool.
Not exactly sure what's going on right now. I really don't like how...
We're casting a game.
I really don't like how slow pace.
Oh, but here comes a gank.
Oh, baby.
As you were talking about slow pace, but I guess it's
just a little poke. Oh, my goodness gracious. XJJ9.
He just snuck his way into that.
He snuck into that bush. F My Jungle trying to sustain as much as he can, but Permanent Love gonna...
And here goes the retaliation with the Dragon Force by...
That's a really, really good move. Wild Nemo and So Jaded aren't going to be able to do a whole lot. Normalize tries to slow them down. Clairvoyance used. He's going to try to get the pink ward, but he does manage to block those shots. That's a free Dragon going out for
That's a lot of
2.5 free birds. This is definitely regardless of the... okay, so let me break this down. Mimo's Angels has great kill pressure, right? They're able to get so many kills, and you know, the pressure from XJJ9 is intense. You know, they got the kill into the top lane. I'm pretty sure XJJ9 is going to be rotating towards the mid lane, or maybe even rotating towards the bot lane. Overall, from a general perspective, XJJ9's ganking potential and counter jungling abilities allows them to create their own leads. But the objective control from 2.5 Freebirds this game is going to put them ahead 100%, 110%. They're ahead in gold because of the CS Whoa, is it because of the CS disadvantage? Oh yeah, Irelia. Where's the gold at actually? So, gonna have to put that on pause. So Jaded in a little bit of trouble, getting stunned up by the passive from Braum, but it's not actually going to be enough. XJJ9, like I said, his ganking potential is going to make his way back down bot. But let's see where the gold difference is. It's actually on the jungler who's got a majority of the gold over XJJ9. It's because he's been farming a lot and he does have the kill. In the mid lane, they are actually fairly even despite Diana having a gold lead. And then the bot lane is fairly plateaued as well. Generally, the jungle is where we see most of the gold going towards. But like I said, the ganks from Mimo's Angels is proving to be very, very effective. But I think the objective control from 2.5 Freebirds is what's going to set them apart.
That's just the veterancy of these. Oh, wait, there's
baby. Double TP. Ultimate used by Mr. Jiggly. He's going to walk away, waiting for the stun card. He uses it, gets the stun on the Permanent Love. They slam dunk on him. Mr. Jiggly picks up the kill into Permanent Love. 54, bomb 99, a little bit of trouble. Stun card does come out, but XJJ9 is waiting in the brush once again. And they're going to have to back away from this one. 1-for-1 exchange, top for top, tit for tat.
Whoops for dupes. But as I was saying, that's just the veterancy of these players like Dragon Raider, Mr. Jiggly, and Normalize. These Freebirds who have played in so many tournaments with the same team, and they understand, they know how the game mechanic works in a team sense. So that's the main reason why they're able to get these objective controls and know how to retaliate properly. The Mimo's Angels, they are a solid team, but they keep changing their members out. They come to these events not with the same members. You see maybe 1 or 2 players are different. They have the core of Mimo and XJJ9, but some of these players like So Jaded, I haven't seen him a lot that much. So
TP, gonna have to put that on pause. Irelia is ready to go. Lantern does come out, but is that gonna be enough? The flash coming out from Lucian, they are gonna pick up the support. Braum picks up that kill.
That was a good TP there by F My Jungle. He knows he's behind. He has to force something. And what he does is he forces his TP bot. He knows that Diana doesn't have his. Fizz still has his though. But he knows that there's not going to be much retaliation. And he just gets that kill for free. And there's nothing that Mimos are going to do to respond to that kill.
Stun guard onto Mr. Bomb 99. Not going to be doing a whole lot. We are getting to a point in the game where we're going to start thinking about dragon and turrets. Of course, 2.5 Freebirds does have the first dragon, but we're going to be starting thinking about team fights rather than skirmishes, because we are getting to that mid-game point where both teams are going to be thinking about how do we want to play this out? Do we want to split bot with a double TP engage? What do we want to do here? And I think Mimo's Angels is going to stick to the script, push down that bot lane, and then, you know, do the same thing that they always do. But I feel like 2.5 Freebirds definitely have something cooking. I definitely know that they left the stove on while they're doing what they have to do. And what is that they have cooking up their sleeve? We'll find out, because these picks that they have in this game are different than anything they've played throughout the entire tournament, right? Maybe this is something they've been holding on for, like, man, we're going to lose if we don't win this next game, right? So this is probably something they've been thinking about.
Especially with that TF pick in the mid lane.
With that TF pick. Well, they've been playing that the whole time, but I'm talking about the Jarvan, the Irelia, the Braum. These are definitely picks that they haven't played as much. You know,
TF hasn't been banned, though, in the past 3 games that were played, so they finally said, Mr. Jiggly, have your
But they picked Twisted Fate last.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. Oh, I guess no. They played Protect the Juggernaut, and then when he did want to play TF, they did ban it out.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So, but he finally gets it, and now he's going to be able to show why he's so famous for having that, the Twisted Fate, and is his namesake almost. But we're seeing pings out to the top tower. They're going to try to secure that because they know only Fizz can be up there from the vision that they have secured around the dragon side and the top side of the jungle. So Daribu and F My Jungle are able to get that top tower, and that's the first tower.
54 Bomb 99 engages on Mr. Jiggly. He actually gets locked up. Not going to be able to.
You might see a big engagement by Dragon Raider.
Oh, the huge knockup from Braum. He gets the kill onto Dragon Raider. Teleport coming out from Fizz. They're going to have to get out of there alive. The teleport, the ultimate from teleport, he's going to. Oh, X9 picks up the kill onto Dragon Raider. Twisted Fate comes in from the side, but he's actually a little bit too late. That was a crazy fight. I wasn't exactly sure what was going on, but instead of teleporting bot lane, Irelia did not have her TP up, so they're going to opt in to get this top lane turret, second tier. And 54 Bomb 99 continues to push down the mid lane, while X9 and Permanent Love push down the bot lane, hoping to get some objectives out of this double kill. No, just solo kill. They just got the kill into Corki.
Yeah.
But this is really, really rough for 2.5 Freebirds, as they're losing 2 turrets for 1 and a kill.
Could there be 3 turrets?
Yeah.
Oh, it is 3 turrets. Mr. Jiggly with the flash stun card, but
he used the ignite as well. Irelia is going to come in from the side. Oh, but the slow from Braum. Is he going to make it? The stun card does land. Not going to be able to grab the lantern. Irelia going to continue to chase him. They're so jaded. But is he going to throw the barrel? He's just going to slow him down. But F My Jungle is going to continue to chase. The explosive cast wasn't available for Gragas, so he wasn't able to push So Jaded away. The slow does come out. The stun card does land as well. So Jaded still alive. Mr. Jiggly on a killing spree. Here comes Permanent Love from the side. X9 picks him up. The dunk from Jarvan gonna separate the fight. Permanent Love gonna get taken down by Jarvan. Great use of Cataclysm from the Jarvan there. Gonna be able to pick up the dragon as well. Their second dragon of the game.
Perfect.
And while a sloppy fight that looked like it might have turned over to Fizz and Diana, Jarvan and Braum were there at the right place at the right time with the right CC. The corridor fight with the Jarvan Cataclysm and the Braum knockup was really what set that fight aflame.
Very, very good play by the Normalize there. He's able to land the Q onto the Diana that was running away, and after that, landing the ultimate, like you said, and he's just playing very, very well this game, and maybe the Braum pick was what they needed to sort of inch their way back into the best of 5, and hopefully they can take this game, but it's not going to be so easy with the Fizz that's excelling slowly but surely. And if he's able to jump onto this Corki or onto this TF, he could really easily kill them. He's going for that Zhonya's next like we saw last game. So he's going to be very, very, very slippery. The best thing that I can think right now that Mimo's Angels can do is use the double TP and try to chase down
and get a flank from behind like they did in the past couple of games. But 54 bomb 99 getting caught.
Oh, he's in a little bit of trouble. Dragon Raider out of mana, though. Oh, but is he going to get the knockup at the end? The passive does actually not go off. 54 bomb 99 turning it around. Is he going to get the pickup? No, he's not. Dragon Raider takes him down. And that was a little bit worrisome for Normalize. He almost didn't get the CC chain there, but he actually did.
It might be a big dive onto Irelia in this top lane as 4 members of Wyoming are going up towards there. But a couple of them back off. But we do see Irelia might be able to get caught here. No, she is safe.
Jarvan's there to back him up. Twisted Fate coming through the jungle. Here comes FMI Jungle invading So Jaded's personal space. Daribu trying to EQ stand up, but he actually doesn't make it. Permanent Love figuring out what to do. He misses the fish. The hook does land onto the Irelia. Mr. Jiggly and Daribu are going to have to walk away.
And they're going to go for that top tower.
They're going to go for that top tower.
And hopefully the 4th tower of the game. You see a TP coming from Diana.
Oh, but
actually
he stops it. Denied. For those of you that weren't paying attention, the turret here, Diana was teleporting to it, but he managed to...
Corky managed to take out that tower before Diana TP'd, which stopped the Diana TP from happening.
Absolutely.
So that's pretty crazy that that happened. Oh, man. David Simo. Did I get that right? Was it close enough?
No. You know, you might want to give it another try back to back.
Okay, so David Simo finding underscore. Back to the game here, and we see.
No offense, but that was.
Yo,
no
nice
offense,
meme.
but you
nice
just butchered my name.
That's
nice
a
new meme. No offense.
No offense, meme.
No offense.
Okay, so again, TPs are both down for Diana and Fizz, and that's going to be very, very bad for them. You know why? Because they can't do the TP strat that they've done a couple games ago, and I think that's the only way they can win these games, if he does that.
Yeah, the TPs have to definitely be in sync. And while I was thinking, I'm like, yeah, who's going to build Righteous Glory? Good pickup on Gragas is going to be really crucial for their little skirmishes, as that's generally what they're focusing on throughout the entirety of this tournament. Any reason why Nemo's Angels has gotten a kill is because they've been trying to skirmish. They haven't been trying to team fight because they're more of a pick-oriented comp that flanks with TPs, whereas 2.5 Freebirds, they can team fight and they've done it successfully, but they're really, really okay with doing group engages in small corridors because the Cataclysm separates the fight and so does the Braum ultimate. But as it currently stands, there's nothing a whole lot that these guys can do. They're just going to have to farm up and wait for the next objective to be available. Vision control is...
Again, Daribu is not putting down wards as much as he can. He does have that Sightstone, but they're not able to sweep as much and put aggressive wards into the jungle like they should be. I feel like they should be doing. They need to get those aggressive wards down. They are limiting the pink wards of Wild Mimos here, which is, again, good vision control. But the Dragon's going to be up in 1 minute and 48 seconds. And hopefully we see an awesome team fight going to happen.
Fingers crossed, but not too tight because these guys are both in the top lane. Diana's teleport is down. Irelia and Fizz can join the fight, worst case scenario, but Fizz is being pushed in completely. Lucian and Gragas making their way around, hoping to get something, but just going to decide to walk down to the Dragon if they know what's up. Oh yeah, since because of the new patch, everybody can see the Dragon. Yeah, that's correct.
So Corky has hit a huge spike of power with his Trinity Force and Blade of the Rune King. So with that, if Dragon Raider can get all this damage down, it's going to be a short-lived moment for the Wild Mimos. So you got to watch out for that Corky. If Corky's
actually, Irelia rotates down as opposed to pushing that top lane. As it is like, it's pretty pushed up for Fizz that he has to clear it. So with this, they can pressure mid, rotate down to Dragon. They have the vision control set up for themselves already. They're able to see where they are. But there's no vision control for Nemo's Angels available.
You see that mid lane ward by Nemo's Angels, you might see a TP from Fizz to do the gank that they've been trying to do. So you need to be very, very careful. Normalize needs to sweep these wards out so they don't get ganked by Fizz.
Diana pushing down that bot lane. Dragons in another 15 seconds. They can nuke it down. They do have the damage. Fizz's top lane. There
Whoa.
are no wards for him to TP to.
Red buff pickup.
Red buff going over the Dragon Raider. They are actually going to back off a little bit because the pressure,
It's just so immense.
like the pressure is immense because they're afraid of the flanks. They're afraid of the flanks. They're respecting the flank.
Dragon Raider
lots
a
of
bit
damage onto
overextended.
So Jaded. Hook lands onto Mr. Jiggly. The Cataclysm separates the fight. Permanent Love off to the side trying to focus down the Dragon Raider. It's not going to be enough. Exhaust comes out, but Lucian does pick it up. Braum picks up the kill onto Fizz. They are
Huge
completely
fight.
decimating this fight. Lucian just had a field day.
Oh!
He does miss the body slam, but
XJJ9.
XJJ9 a little bit short, but still Lucian picks up that triple kill.
Could that be the Baron?
That might be the Baron. A little bit of a rough fight for 2.5 Freebirds, caught out of position.
No.
Although they did engage that fight fairly decently with the Cataclysm, I'm not exactly sure.
It,
I
it
think
was
it's
amazing Zonias, I believe, by Diana to make sure that
Oh, okay.
there was she wasn't hit by Braum ult. And Irelia and
They
Braum
really
have to
wanna
try to do
stop
something
this.
here.
They really
I
wanna
don't think they can.
Low mana on Lucian, low mana on
Oh
Diana.
my
They have the
gosh.
potential to stop this.
They
Shield
need to
comes out
focus
from
down
Braum.
Baron so
They
it doesn't do too much damage.
but he teleports in. Fizz is coming in. F my jungle in a little bit of trouble.
Oh,
The
no.
body slam, he turns it around. He tries to get the pickup, but he
Normalize
gets
is
picked
dead.
up by a
He's
wild
dead.
Nemo. Normalize.
Oh, they don't want to chase it.
Gonna walk
Good
away.
decision.
Baron being picked up by Nemo's Angels. This is gonna give them the momentum that they need to.
And that game just got tipped on its head.
Yeah, for sure. The Baron's going to give them the momentum they need to push anything further, but they are pinging out the Dragon, hoping to take whatever they can from this, like, you know.
Oh, here comes the TP onto
Oh
Mr. Jiggly.
my God, they're just
Resting kit.
executing this
Rest and
so
rip.
well. No stun card, no slow card. Permanent Love picks up the kill onto Mr. Jiggly.
And they're trying to retaliate with another Dragon pickup. That's going to be the third of the game. But they might actually die here as Wild Nemo
Oh
is
my
here.
God, the 1v1. Here comes XJJ9, the Cataclysm. He misses the body slam.
He needs to
onto
protect his AD.
Tearfu. He's actually getting completely nuked down by a Wild Nemo. The explosive cast does land. Dragon Raider is going to have to use the Rumble ultimate to get out of there. He jukes the body slam,
Oh,
but here comes Lucian.
Nemo.
He doesn't want to
but
get
there's a
blown
ward
up.
in the bush. Could he snipe him
Oh,
out?
oh, Grump, get him! Grump gets him MVP of the game.
And a Wild Nemo.
And while this game was going in favor of 2.5 Freebirds, they were completely in control. They had to.
It's really good team fight.
Yeah,
and that
good
one
team
team
fight,
fight,
yeah,
the
from Nemo's
crucial
Angels,
mid lane team fight, the Braum ult basically hit no one. It just hit XJJ9. And the Zonias to immediately dismiss any sort of CC onto Diana was really good. And then Fizz was able to zone out Dragon Raider 100%. And that, like I said, you need that Corki to do as much damage as he can, and he wasn't able to. And that was the main reason that team fight swayed, not in the favor of 2.5 Freebirds.
That's still not to discredit 2.5 Freebirds. They do have 3 dragons to their belt, not even a single dragon towards Nemo's Angels, and that gives them definitely the upper hand. They are trying to take down this bot lane turret, but I think
No,
that
they
they're
have
gonna.
it.
Yeah, they have it. Yeah, for sure.
Because of the Baron buff, they're able to push in so easily, and now they're going to go for that last inner top tower. And if they get that, they're just methodically taking out this game one by one, and it seems like the big push coming in from the mid lane tower with the big winning wave. Could be a fight engage here by Normalize or Daribu if they want to, but they're not going to take it. And 54 bomb 99, what is he doing right now? Sitting in that bot lane looking to split push once again.
I would be so pissed off. Like, I respected this guy for a split push, but now I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. He's that guy spamming your Twitter DMs, trying to get like, he's trying to get it. And while he's very persistent and he's doing a pretty good job. I would be so pissed if I was 2.5 Freebirds. He's doing an exceptional job right now, split pushing in that ball lane.
He doesn't have TP, so he needs to rotate top, or else there could be a collapse here by 2.5 Freebirds, and this could be a big mistake.
Baron is out. I don't think they can take this second tier
But
turret. Diana's mid lane.
Irelia doesn't have TP either, so it should be fine. As soon as Baron ran out, they knew they couldn't push that tower, so they just backed up, and they're going to play it safe. Make sure they probably trying to go for another team fight, because they've been playing these team fights very, very well, and that's what they're going to go for. And once they get that team fight locked in, hopefully they can secure Corki down, get Fizz to do as much damage as he can, and yeah, so probably going to get a Ninja Tabby on Fizz, because a lot of damage coming out from Corki and Irelia, but you're going to need that Ages of Legion soon enough. Hopefully Gragas picks that up, or else the damage that's going to come out from this TF is going to be really intense.
2.5 Freebirds kind of on the back foot right now. 3K gold lead behind. 3K gold lead in favor of Memo's Angels. There's actually, there's no objectives to get, but right now, Mr. Jiggly chooses the wrong spot to try to get the pickup onto Thresh. Maybe some miscommunication because I feel like that Twisted Fate ultimate was a little bit late. But the flash burn from Thresh.
Oh no, F my jungle might get caught out here.
It's going to be just fine. I feel like this is the opportunity to collapse on Diana. 4 members heading down there. Bomb 99 knows what's up.
Oh, this could be a big mid lane push right now. 54 Bomb 99, just split pushing.
6th sense. He knows what's up. He's gonna
Is that Bruce Willis?
Is that Bruce Willis? Is that Bruce Dianis?
And double TP almost up again. Dragon in a minute 50. It's gonna be very, very crucial for these TPs to be hidden so they can come from behind and show them some love, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Spam those Kappa 1, 2, 3s. Yeah, man. No offense.
Hey, Lamau!
No offense, but
no offense, but your memes are really crap.
Yo.
Dragon Raider almost getting cut out there by So Jaded's hook, but I haven't actually seen such good hooks by So Jaded this whole game.
Yeah,
sort of
even though
play.
he has the champion mastery, maybe it might not be the best champion to use for him, but it's not gonna matter if this is the last game. Here comes the engage, permanent love going straight.
I don't think this is a good fight.
They're trying to get him. They get him completely decimated. Wild Mimo, huge
Dragon Raider's free.
Dragon Raider just in the back line, just getting completely decimating the enemy team here. Double kill going out for Corki.
Oh no!
This is a cleanup shop type of vibe here. Bork used onto Gragas. He's gonna get slowed down. One more rocket. He's gonna have to use his Rumble ultimate one more time. Is he gonna get the pickup? He gets the juke off. That's gonna be the ace. Clean team fight. You wanna know what happened there? Fizz and Diana focused their attention all towards Twisted Fate. While he doesn't have a Zanya's, he's getting there. Corki was completely untouched, completely like ignored. And the fact that Jarvan and Braum, they got into that little pit together. They had a mosh pit. Braum threw his ultimate down, and it got everybody knocked up. Everybody was just, they had to take the pill the next morning. It was terrible. But Corki, the fact that he was untouched allowed him to just have a free day and do as much damage as he can to
You just can't do a 5 dive. They just made a really bad decision. They're like, we can do this dive.
Here comes the
TP.
TP.
Here comes the TP.
Not exactly sure why he's doing it. He does cancel it though.
Good decision there. But both the TPs down again. They need to wait for those to come back up because those are the strong summoner spells. And they're trying to deny this 4th Dragon coming out. And Memo Angels take it.
4 members of Memo's Angels hovering around that dragon. Every single member is in the bottom side of the map. They are ready for this dragon, but are they ready to take it is the question. Normalize pulling it out, but Memo's Angels is going to catch it.
And
half HP, who is going to grab it?
Mr. Jiggly's ult is not up, so
Darabu is ready to steal. The calling does come out. Huge slow coming out. Permanent Love getting knocked up by the Braum. Dragon goes over to Gragas.
Huge fight.
Huge fight.
Oh, Mr. Jiggly's dead.
Mr. Jiggly gets blown up by the Gragas.
Amazing.
It's not looking too good. Dragon Raider gets blown up by the Diana as well. Zonya's used. This is not looking too good. They were a little bit indecisive with their pick. And now the fact that Baron is up, this might be the end of 2.5 Freebirds.
Amazing.
I mean, they can't end now, but this is not looking too hot currently.
It just stacks up onto the plates of 2.5 Freebirds. It's just like last game. They're climbing that mountain, get one hand up, and then it seems like XJJ9 is like, no, and just hits their hands down. Amazing Gragas ultimate in that last fight. And again, Permanent Love.
I knew that was going to happen.
Even though he's a bit greedy, he just dies to the Baron here. He did an excellent job again, zoning out Corki, and it's just amazing team fighting. They just need to make sure they don't get overconfident and don't overextend like they did the last fight, which almost costed them in mid.
It's so rough. It's so rough for 2.5 Freebirds right now, and I'm honestly really wondering, do they believe that they can steal out a win out of this game?
Almost 100 CS lead for Diana in the middle lane too, which is pretty surprising.
Well, he's just been sitting bot. What do you expect? He's just been sitting bot. He's not even been grouping with his team. What do you want Diana to do?
I forgot that's what 54 Bomb 99 does. But the Freebirds just need to be patient and just capitalize on mistakes like they did with the tower dive. And they can't really make any aggressive plays.
I feel like they have been capitalizing on the mistakes, but
they make
and
some.
it's been going out in favor of them, but then when they try to make an aggressive play, they get completely shut down by Mimo's Angels.
They just need to keep playing the retaliation game, because there's going to be one team fight where either 54 Bomb.
Oh, baby, they catch him out of position. His Zanya's is used up. Gragas and Fizz trying to help him out. The Cataclysm does land, but the explosive cast. Oh my goodness gracious, so jaded. Gets the Lantern to save Diana out of trouble. XJJ9, Daribu caught by 4 members. Ooh. He gets exploded. The Braum ultimate gets a lot of people stuck in their tracks, but is that going to be enough?
That Diana damage though.
Oh my god.
Oh, that ward's outside the bush. That's some bronze plays right there.
This is not looking too hot. It seems like Mimo's Angels is getting closer and closer towards a victory. What can 2.5 Freebirds do to stay in this game?
They just can't make any aggressive plays. They need to just let Mimo's Angels have their way until they know they can collapse on them. So a dive or something.
TP from Diana.
They can't make an aggressive play here. They should be patient or get TF
Home
in the
guards.
back line.
Hook does land onto F My Jungle. He gets blown up.
This is a mistake.
Exhaust comes out. 54 Bomb 99 continuing the chase off to the side. Permanent Love is trying to pick up the kill with the Braum. Not going to be enough. The huge knockup from Jarvan. Shutdown going out from Twisted Fate. Huge explosive cast. Double kill going out from Mr. Jiggly. That's going to be the fight. Exactly what you said. The throws coming out from Mimo's Angels.
They're just overextending. They think that Fizz can tank so much, but he's so slippery and he. Oh no! Oh no! The miscommunication. So Jade's like, hey, do you want to be my friend? And then Juan's just like, nah. And he runs away from the Lantern. But he does take it in the end. But again, like, it seems like Normalize is the only player on their team with the brain.
Whoa, let's take a step back. Let's reevaluate the situation. Currently, it seems like Mimo's Angels is doing really hot. They're still doing really hot. They have a 6K gold lead. They have a dragon to their name, 2 Baron attempts that have gone successfully in their favor with all 3 outer turrets down. The only outer turret down, the only outer turret left for 2.5 Freebirds seems to be the bot lane one. But as it stands, Mimo's Angels is doing incredibly well in aggressive attempts. Or they're doing incredibly well in countering 2.5 Freebirds' aggressive attempts. Yeah. But it seems like 2.5 Freebirds are way better at counteracting these aggressive attempts. They're doing incredibly well when Mimo's Angels steps a little bit too far. Maybe they just need to disengage and hope for the best. Yeah. Now that Dragon is coming up soon, maybe they should get the vision set up and dance. They shouldn't engage, but they should dance for sure.
So jaded, just going with XJJ9, clearing out any wards in this topside jungle. And they're trying to limit the vision of the 2.5 Freebirds. And if they go for the dive again, it's not going to end up well. They should learn from the past 2 mistakes. Just get Diana to split push. You don't want to group up and do another dive. Just do what you've been doing.
Yeah, why isn't she bot?
Like, that tower is really low. They really want it, but they're going to go for a dive, and it's going to be unsuccessful. And look at the Freebirds are going to be in this game even more.
Oh my god, that Q did so much damage.
If the hook lands on Daribu.
Here comes the hook onto Daribu. He's going to flay him up, uses the ultimate, but is that going to be enough?
Premature.
Is the box going to be enough? No, it's not. Opened his Christmas presents way too early. That's not going to be good for the next engage. As you can see, they're playing a little bit on the back foot because they know that some crucial spells are unavailable.
Huge wave ball. I think they should at least get Fizz down there because this TP is up. That's probably why Diana is actually top right now, is they don't want to commit too much to the bot lane since Diana has no TP.
They actually used the Locket of the Iron Solari. Not exactly sure why they
just to prevent any poke to come through. They don't want that Diana Q to do any damage to them, or else they have to go back maybe to their fountain and heal up a bit and maybe cost them this tower.
They're trying to bait them out of their base, but it's not really helping out a lot.
They're trying to force this tower. I think they should just go to Dragon and bait 2.5 Freebirds to the Dragon and then fight them there. This is
Hook
a bad
does
decision.
come out onto Normalize. Here comes the body slam. They're focusing all their attention to Normalize, but the ultimate from Normalize is not going to be enough. Both teams are going to disengage fairly safely. Hook does land onto F My Jungle. Are they going to continue the chase? No, they're not. Lucian's going to poke a little bit. So is Dragon Raider, but he's a little bit too deep. He uses the Rumble ultimate at the correct time to avoid 54 Bomb 99's explosive damage. But both teams are still going to continue to try to get in here.
This tower should be down. Nope.
The hook does land on the F My Jungle.
Ooh, the Mikhail's used to get F My Jungle out of there. Oh, I lied. There's no Mikhail's.
Spicy. Blue buff is up. Baron's up in another 45 seconds. Sorry, it was up 48. I was just,
okay.
I was just waiting.
All right, but I just forgot that Aurelia passive was really broken. And all CCs on him look like you just QSS pretty late. But here goes the 4th Dragon. Oh, no. Yeah, the 4th Dragon here for 2.5 free bursts. So they're on a 6-minute timer. Once that next Dragon comes up, it could be game, set, match for Mimo's Angels if they find a bad fight again.
Absolutely. I think that 2.5 free birds needs to be careful here. They're in enemy territory.
They have no wards on Baron.
The Baron is going to be up fairly soon, and they're going to be thinking about taking it. The recall from Normalized, nah, homie G, you need to be there.
There's no wards.
Here comes
TF ults because he doesn't know.
Safely. Good use, good use.
They don't know where the team of Mimo's
Holy
Angels
crap,
are.
5-man clairvoyance. No, I'm just joking.
Hey, LaMail. But we are rating. I don't think this is a good fight for 2.5 free birds. They need to wait for the Baron to be started and then to engage.
They're going for the turret. Oh my god.
Oh my lord. They keep going
well,
for
I mean, 2.5 free birds are out of position, right? They can definitely fight
that
this,
tower is really, really low, so they are able to get this tower. Very, very good shot calling there by
they need to fight
Mimo's
this.
Angels.
I would fight it.
Derbu
goes in. He's a little bit low. 54 Bomb 99 gets stunned up by Twisted Fate. Here comes. Oh, he uses his use of his own. 54 Bomb 99 is actually a little bit low. They're going to use the knockup onto Permanent Love, but it actually doesn't land. He uses it prematurely. Derbu is going to continue the chase. The explosive cast. Dragon Raider in a little bit of trouble. But oh my god, Derbu gets the kill. It's so jaded. Are they going to continue the chase? This could be Baron for them. The stun card is ready. He uses the flash. He gets the stun card. He actually cleanses it. They're going to continue the chase, but is that going to be enough?
QSS was
Derbu's EQ standing.
He's got it. He's got it.
He flashes it. He turns it around. Killing spree onto Mr. Jiggly. They get the double kill.
Oh man, he's dead.
Onto
he's
the
dead.
enemy
Derbu's
team.
dead. Oh,
no,
he's not.
What a god! This is gonna be Baron. But the
inhib did get taken. So if XJJ9 can steal this somehow with maybe just a barrel.
The throws are so real.
This game is so close. 43 minutes. And Mimo's Angels are on a timer. If that 5th Dragon does get taken by 2.5 free birds, it could mean death for them. So
and while they are behind on gold, their capitalization has been very, very effective. And I think the fact that they're able to explode Diana before she's able even to do anything is what's winning them these fights here.
And they even got the free tower in the bot lane. The Winians did take them out. So I think this could be 2.5 free birds game to take if they are able to get this 5th Dragon. They're almost there. They just need to slowly take it out.
Oh my god! I know. I'm turning around because I'm like, what's going on? What's going on?
I
turn around. The game is still
going
on. The game is still going on, ladies and gentlemen. This is super, super close. We know what the win conditions are for Mimo's Angels. We know what the win conditions are for 2.5 free birds. But currently speaking, 2.5 free birds are playing to their win conditions, and they're getting these picks, and they're capitalizing on these mistakes.
Capitalizing.
Hey, no offense, guy. You want to come in and cast for it?
Oh my god, we're just having too much fun. But here, the Baroned up team of 2.5 free birds are going in on this mid tower, and they're just slowly but surely trying to hack away. And they need to be careful here because look at the top minions. They are shoving in slowly but surely.
They need to get an inhibitor of their own. Here comes the TP from Diana.
Oh, the tower's down!
From the back, the tower is down. 54 Bomb and going onto Dragon Raider. He needs to get out of there alive. Permanent Love is looking for him. The Cataclysm does come out. He uses his playful skills to get out of Lucy and gets
Nemo's gonna get free reign.
Aurelia. The double kill for the team Diana picking up the kill into
Oh,
Brawl.
huge
They use the Righteous
Righteous
Glory.
Glory.
Dragon Mater's in a tough spot. He uses the board. He gets the
That's
kill
the
onto
kill.
Diana. The hook does land. Lucy gets the pick up onto that kill. Derbo's going to continue
Wow,
on.
Mimo's got it.
Mr.
Mimo's
Jiggly.
got
Oh
this.
my god. He
Mimo,
gets the
you
kill
got
onto
this.
Gragas. Oh my god. The
awkward
4
TP
for
by
2.
Fizz, though. Fizz should have TP top. If Fizz would have TP top, he would have got the tower, and that could have been the end of the game potentially. And he could have killed Twisted Fate. Bad communication on the side of Mimo's Angels makes this game go a bit longer. 1:30 until the 5th Dragon, and that's going to be the #1 priority for 2.5 Freebirds in this game. And hopefully they're going to send Mimo's Angels to the Shadow.
They still have the Baron. The Baron minions are going to be able to push Wild Mimo and Permanent Love back so they don't completely squeeze him in, but that was an intense fight. 2.5 Freebirds got caught out, but
10
they were
seconds
able
left.
to turn it around a little bit. Just a little bit.
What So Jaded needs to do right now is secure Dragon pressure, because if they can do that, they can make sure the 5th Dragon does not go towards the favor of 2.5 Freebirds. Because if that does happen, it could be bad. They do have an open inhibitor in that mid lane to go for, so instead of going for the Dragon, maybe they go for the open inhibitor. But like I said, if Fizz just TP'd into the Nexus, he would have been able to get that tower, and they could just split push with Diana and then do the
Twisted
win.
Fate was going to go
Yeah,
there
but
anyways, right?
TF was really low, and Fizz would have been full HP. Fizz could have just easily
But he
solo
has
killed
home
TF.
guards.
No, because he had to TP. He ulted back. TF ulted back.
Yeah, he did that so he could save the base.
Yeah, but if TF ulted back and Fizz was there, Fizz could easily just solo
he
kill
was
TF.
there, but he decided to. Oh, if
I meant if Fizz TP'd into base and TF ulted back into base, TF would have had to bead back in order to do any sort of response.
I see.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why
I can
Fizz should have
see
forced that.
clearly now that TF used his ult.
Nice. And
Here we go. Gonna be one of the last fights of the game. Don't look back. I hate you.
I love myself.
I hate you so much. You turned around. I don't know who's gonna win.
Neither do I.
I'm sure. Kappa. This is gonna be an intense fight. A Wild Mimo is a little bit in trouble as he did get concussive blows put onto him. They're just going to continue dancing, but the minions are in the base. They're on the inhibitor. They're going to choose to go for this dragon. Use the use of the Iron Locket of Solari. Derbu goes in. They steal the dragon. No freaking way. Dragon Mater uses cleanse, but is that going to be enough? He tries to 1v up, but he gets completely blown up. Losing is the big up to Gorky. Mr. Jiggly's in a little bit
has good.
Oh my goodness
Jiggly
gracious.
just gets away.
Have my jungle stun some people.
Oh, so Jaded with the flash hook.
Oh my god, so faded. He gets the kill. Oh my goodness gracious. Normalize's gonna have to walk out of that one. Derbu still alive, being chased by Permanent Love. Aurelia's gonna have to recall back there. Oh my goodness.
They're gonna try to end this game, but I don't think they can. If my jungle is back, they just need to get out of here. Oh, the hook! If that landed, that could have been something big. But 2 versus 4 members here. I don't. 3 versus 4 rather, and I don't think that they can end the game right now.
I'm speechless.
Baron's up in a minute. This could mean the end of 2.5 Freebirds' reign if this Baron is taken and Mimos gets it. But it could be anything.
I hate you so much. Oh my god.
You were looking back first.
I
okay?
didn't look. I didn't look.
Bro, don't lie. Don't lie.
There's
no
just,
memes.
There's
No memes.
cute people at this convention.
Thanks. I know I'm very cute, but you don't have to keep looking at me. 3K gold lead doesn't really mean much right now, I'd say.
No, because 2.5 Freebirds are playing like Seaman Demons. They've definitely got Mimo's Angels by the balls.
They're not Seaman Tony! Oh, Tony's not here.
He's back.
Yeah, I want a new caster. He keeps talking about Seaman Demons.
I want a new caster too. This guy just keeps saying Kappa 1, 2, 3.
Things are about to happen.
Things are about to happen.
Tony,
49 minutes in. We've been here for 50 minutes.
Tony, the
about
future teller, memes. Future teller is telling us that something's going to occur, and I think it's going to be at this Baron that's 45 seconds away. So Jaded XJ9 trying to clear out these wards, making sure. What's his name? So Jaded.
It's So Jaded XJ, So Jaded J9, So Jaded XJ, So Jaded.
I said So Jaded XJJ9.
You know what, Yuna?
Kiss me.
Here we go!
Oh, here comes the intense fight.
Tries to get popped up by 54 Bomb 99. The knockup from Normalize is not going to be enough. The ultimate from Fizz as well. What's going to happen? The explosive cast. XJJ9 going to get popped, flopped, and dragged by Dragon Raider. Normalize and F My Jungle taking the front line. Double
if
kill.
This is an ace, that's
going out
game.
from Vartan. Here comes Mr. Jiggly.
Oh, Mr. Jiggly with the blaze!
Is that Messiah? Is that Messiah? They get the triple kill.
Oh,
the
bait. That's game.
Oh,
this is going to a game 5. Quadra kill.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going towards a game 5.
CF ban
this is
is
what you
100%.
wanted. We rigged it for you so you could watch it. No, I'm just joking. It's not actually rigged. I can't believe
Tony.
They are knocking down the Nexus turrets. Oh my god. The throws from Mimo's Angels is too intense. What happened there, I feel like, I don't even know. I feel like XJJ9 was just in a wrong place.
Yeah.
And 54 Bob 99 got blown up before they were able to fight. But we're going to take a short break. We don't want to waste any of your time. Just sit tight. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a 5-minute break. And we'll be back with the final game. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere.